episode number 34. It was called Hammer Time on Night of Champions. And of course, that's Night with a K because there was also an interview with Jason Knight from ECW on that same show. And we also talked about that pay-per-view Night of Champions. So, Greg the Hammer Valentine, the Dammie Award winner for Male Interview of the Year. Check him out. Episode number 34 of this season that we're currently in. Let's move on. Let's see. Should we do female interview? Yeah, I think we should female star for last.
Whatever you want to do. You're the host of this show.
I am. Okay, our female interview finalists were former WWF WWE Women's Heavyweight Champion Jazz, independent star Thunder Rosa, independent star Ashley America, independent star and now a member of NXT, Deonna Purrazzo, and Amazing Maria. That is our 5 finalists for Female Interview of the Year. Who do you think took home the honors?
I had Deonna Purrazzo.
I'm going to say that one more time. You broke up.
I had Deonna Purrazzo.
You have Deonna Purrazzo. Is that a little biased because your Facebook photo is you and Deonna?
No, it's she's. I mean, I'm just excited because she's really made a name for herself this year, and just to hear her experience and what she's gone through and how she's gotten the business and her drive and her focus towards the business is something to admire, and that was my favorite interview personally. How do you feel about that?
I can agree. I mean, we interviewed her live during her early years of her career, and but with the female interview, it's just got I think if we were doing like female star, I can lean towards that. But being an interview, it had to be a very impactful interview with a lot of information and things along. You don't remember Thunder Rosa. She interviewed us early in the year, and then she interviewed us again when she came back from Japan. So she had all this information about, her experience in Japan and everything that she had going on there, and
right.
Amazing Maria with her career and how that that's been going, and Ashley America, which was my personal favorite because she's so pro women and that. Women shouldn't be in the wrestling ring. They should be home, in the kitchen, and
right.
Her and I arguing about who can make a better sandwich and things like that. And I thought that was pretty funny. So, and then of course Jazz talking about her pre-WWE and her ECW career and WWE career and all that information she passed on to us, and that was cool as well. So let's go to the let's go to the videotape. Let's go to the winner. So who will bring home the 2015 Dammie Award for Female Interview of the Year? Is Ashley America. I think that's an upset, ladies and gentlemen. You can listen to that episode. That's episode number 7. Titled Ashley America and Lots of News, as we were covering her match that she was taking on Little Jeannie, former member of WCW, in a was it a CTW show or a Valkyrie show? Valkyrie show. And so good job. Ashley America takes home the Female Interview of the Year. I think people just like the fact that we were arguing about I said I can make a better sandwich than her and stuff like that, that I didn't need her in my kitchen.
You probably did.
Can't tell a fat guy to get out of the kitchen, sorry.
and just to let our fans know, I mean, with my picks, I am not biased towards any superstar out there. It was very tough in every selection in every category for every Dammie Award. It was a very tough decision. And, just because I picked Deonna Purrazzo for Best Interview of the Year. I don't appreciate Jazz's interview just as much.
And you did the interview with Deonna, too.
Did I?
Yes.
Maybe that's fine.
I know it was a while ago. That was episode number 1, bro. January 4th. D2W and New Jersey's own Deonna. That was the interview.
Really?
It's a long time ago. Almost a
the
whole
first
year.
and the last episode. Look at that.
That was the first episode of the year, and here we are giving out awards at the last episode of the year. And to show how far Deonna Purrazzo has come, and Ashley America as well, there was another program that put out the top 5 female wrestlers to look out for in 2016. Thunder Rosa, Deonna Purrazzo, and Ashley America were 3 out of the 5. So, we're not the only ones that agree with this.
No, we're not.
So, there you go. Now, it's time for the Female Independent Star of the Year. But we got to do a commercial first, so...
Definitely.
It's like the Food Network, and the winner of the Baking Championship is commercial break. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll reveal our final award for the Female Independent Star of the Year. We'll be right back.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
This is former WWE superstar The Patriot, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Do not touch that dial. USA, USA, USA!
Esposito's Pizza and Pasta. Check us out at one of our fine locations, 930 Route 34 in Matawan, New Jersey, or 233 East Main Street in Manasquan, New Jersey. From pizza and salads to pasta and buffalo wings, we have something to suit every member of your family. Whether you're seeking to take out, delivery, or just want to dine in, let us do the dishes. We would be more than happy to take care of your next meal. Our courteous and friendly restaurant staff is here to meet and exceed all your expectations. We promise an enjoyable experience each and every time we serve you. Try our award-winning sesame seed crust pizza, the recent winner of first place in the Las Vegas Pizza Open in the Artisans Division. Visit us online at sesameseedpizza.com for store hours, menus, and phone numbers, or just stop by one of our 2 great locations. You'll be glad you did. Esposito's Pizza and Pasta, so close to eating at Mom's, but without all the yelling.
Suppy world, coming to you straight from the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore. This is the greatest tag team in New York City. Hell, the greatest tag team in professional wrestling, the Scumbag Nation. I am Rude Boy Riley.
And I am the American Nightmare, Logan Black.
Like I said, here we stand in the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore. It is located in the English Town Flea Market, Green Building Booth 35.
And I'll tell you, they sell all things related to wrestling, my friends. They got kids and adult t-shirts and lucha masks, DVDs from all over the world, action figures, tickets to local indie events. Hell, they'll probably sell you a kitchen sink if you ask for it.
And if you want that kitchen sink, if you've got some dirty dishes, make sure to like them on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Funkenstein Inc.
Once again, this is the Scumbag Nation reminding you, if you want anything that has to do with wrestling, there's no better place to go than Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore.
Thanks again, Rude Boy Riley and Logan Black.
If you had any brains, you would open your mind. Well, I guess you're just afraid of what you're gonna find.
This is the hardcore icon, Just Incredible, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Now that's not just the coolest, that's not just the best. Damage 365 Radio, now that's just incredible.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, special thanks to our sponsors, the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in English Out Flea Market, Blue Building, booths 46 and 47, and Esposito's Pizza and Pasta in Matawan and Manasquan, New Jersey. Check them out at sesameseedpizza.com for more information. Check out Funkenstein INC on Facebook for information on them. Before we give out the Female Independent Star of the Year, we have some people impatiently waiting for the Promoter of the Year Dammie Award. We almost forgot to give out an award. Wow.
Almost. We weren't going to forget to do that, though.
No, thank God we had one of our promoters up for the award reminding us. But the Promoter of the Year finalists goes, here's the finalists. Richie DeGreg Promotions, ESS Promotions, Brian Barth and Thomas Unger of Big Event, Legends of the Ring Pro Wrestling Fan Fests, Double Stomp Video and Matt Tremont, Rob Fury of Superstars of Wrestling Federation, Joe Bellini of Warriors of Wrestling, Ricky Otazu of Game Changer Wrestling, Dave Swan of UWA Elite, Colin West of CTW Charity Wrestling, Steve Off of Pro Wrestling Magic, and the Jersey Devil of D2W Wrestling. There's your finalists. Who do you think's taking home the honors, JT?
Who do you think is taking home the honors, Coach Kev?
Whew. I don't know, man.
It's tough.
I know who wants to take home the honors.
Yeah. we everybody wants to take home the honors. I mean, who wouldn't want the award?
I don't know.
It's really hard. There's so many,
there's a lot of people who have done so much to help the show this year with interviews and inviting us to shows and things along that way. But the push comes to shove, being a radio show, having the interviews is what is a big part of it. I mean, yeah, it's great to go to the shows, but it's great to go to the shows and making sure there's an interview lined up. So we like that to happen. So,
right. Plus, they all work so hard, and everybody's dedicated to this, and it just makes it tough because you see that in everybody, and it's such a big factor,
Yep. So I think this kind of leans towards a individual promoter who brings in talent. I've had these envelopes sealed in advance, so I don't know who won. My personal assistant printed out all the winners and stuffed the envelopes, so that's the way I would lean. I would lean towards the individual promoting company who brings in talent, not so much the convention promoter or the wrestling fed owner.
Right. I mean, I couldn't agree with you more.
So let's see who it is. Let's bring in the drum roll. The winner of the 2015 Dammie Award for Promoter of the Year goes to... Oh, of course it is. Richie DiGregorio of Richie DeGreg Promotions takes home the 2015 Dammie Award for Promoter of the Year, and I can't really argue with this fact. He did provide us, out of 42 shows we had this year, he provided us with 14 interviews. So I can't argue with that.
Is the most.
That is the most by far. Second was ESS